Good morning. Today we are visited by our newest member, Rob. How are you this morning, Rob?
I'm doing good.
So I know that each of our artists had a very similar journey into becoming a tattoo artist, and what I'm talking about is an apprenticeship. Now, I know each of you has gone through your own apprenticeship, but I'm wondering how they differ or what yours was like. So tell me a little bit about your apprenticeship. How did you get your foot in the door?
Oh, yeah, kind of interesting. Well, first of all, apprenticeships are, well, at least mine was really, really hard.
Sure.
It was a very coveted thing that I took very seriously and also had a shit ton of fun doing.
Good.
But it was hard.
It was hard.
It was worth it.
And so, how did you meet your mentor at the time?
A co-owner of the shop my mentor was one of the owners,
Mm-hmm.
and my apprenticeship was done through several artists and the whole shop in general, actually. But
Okay.
I did primarily have my one mentor, though, but it was a very kind of an open door type atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
The other co-owner I've known for several decades, so
Okay.
we kind of struck a deal to build them a new shop is what I did. So I built them a new shop, and I kind of paid for some of my apprenticeship, even though, yeah.
Okay, so it was given back not only in your time, but also what outside skills that you had prior to getting with them.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I know they vary in length. Was yours on the longer side? Was yours on the shorter side?
I would say mine's right in the middle.
Okay.
It's definitely not longer, and but it definitely wasn't short.
Wasn't like a short, quick in
No.
and out thing.
Definitely wasn't short by any means either.
Did you do any practicing on anything that wasn't a human?
Yeah, absolutely. I was pretty broke, so I didn't have the luxury of buying like fake skin and all the stuff there is to buy nowadays, even though that was available.
Mm-hmm.
But I was tattooing a lot of oranges because I could eat them right afterwards, and and also myself.
Oh, sure, sure.
Rolling people, but yeah.
Do you remember the first time you went needle to skin on a human?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
What was the image?
The image. Well, it was a fellow apprentice.
Okay.
And it was a spray can.
Oh,
It was a
fun.
spray paint can.
Okay, excellent. Were you nervous at all? Or?
Oh, I was terrified. I was, the machine was like this. It's like, bro, you gotta calm down. I'm like, it'll be all right, man.
Yeah, everything's fine here. We're doing fine.
It's actually a pretty decent tattoo still these days.
Good. And that's the real test, is to see how those kind of starting out tattoos end up aging. So that's a lot of exciting different elements. Now, was there any part of your apprenticeship that you wish was a bit more extensive?
Yeah, well, all around, this is all just one big learning process through life,
Yeah.
right? And I don't ever consider myself a finished artist or learned artist. I'm learning every single day.
Always growing, always improving.
So, when I look back at my apprenticeship, and I could easily have seen that going on for another 5 years, and I would have been perfectly happy with that.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of great artists have very extensive apprenticeships.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, I do appreciate the time that you put into your apprenticeship and the effort that you put forth through this career path. I know that your new clients are very appreciative of you and what you do. And I do appreciate your time on this matter. Thank you for a little bit of insight on your experience.
You got it.